Hi and welcome back to my channel. I am Zonia and today I want to talk about my moisturizing recommendations based on your skin concerns or skin conditions. All of the moisturizers that I'm bringing together for this video are affordable and easily accessible, and within this video I'll be going through different skin types, skin conditions, skin concerns, or even skin goals that you may have. This is also a part 2 to a video I posted last week that was referring to body wash and shower soap recommendations based on the same skin concerns, conditions, and combinations that are going to be mentioned in this video. So I would definitely recommend going ahead and watching that video as well, whether you have the same curiosity when it comes to your body washes, or even if you're wanting to build an entirely new routine in and out of the shower. Both of these videos together will do really good, and making sure that you're pairing the right products to your skin. And of course I'll have that video linked down below so you can go ahead and watch it if you haven't yet. And as always, if I have any short form videos that go hand in hand with what I'm explaining or can give you a better visual, I'll have overlays playing on the screen. For anything further, you can always find me at Zonia on all platforms. I'm active every day and I respond to all messages and comments, so never hesitate reaching out. But as you hear me say all the time, I'm not one for long intros, so let's get right into this video. Okay, so you know what point we're at when I bring my iPad out? I do have the same list of skin concerns and conditions written down here, so we're gonna go over them really quickly just to make sure I'm giving you a good brief overview of everything we're gonna be discussing in this video. For skin concerns, we have odor, dry skin, oily skin, sensitive skin, texture and roughness, and dull skin. For skin conditions, we're going to be going over hyperpigmentation, or for the sake of how many times I have to say that word, HP, KP, eczema, body acne, razor burn and ingrowns, and strawberry skin. Now I also want to take a second to introduce all of the moisturizers that are going to be in this video. I have a hefty lineup here of lotions, body butters, oils, balms. Yeah, so starting off first with our lotions, we have Palmer's Cocoa Butter, Palmer's Tahitian Vanilla, one of my favorites, Target brand Sensitive Skin Lightweight Body Lotions, as well as 2 of the scented options, and Naturium's bio-lipid Body Lotion. I also have Aquaphor, Palmer's Tahitian Vanilla Body Balm. Then for body butters, we have Naturium glo-getter Body Butter, a few of my Bath & Body Works scented body butters, Bath & Body Works Hyaluronic Acid Body Butter, Palmer's Coconut Hydrate Body Oil, Palmer's Moisturizing and Softening Body Oil, Palmer's Brazilian Coconut Firming Body Oil, and Palmer's Tahitian Vanilla Body Oil. You can guess why it's empty. Now, as I did in the last video, I'm going to be pretty straightforward and direct with these, but also really thorough and detailed to make sure that you're really understanding the best option for your skin. But let's get right on with this list. So let's start by going through with our skin concerns. First up, we have odor, and I actually have 3 pairings for this. You can choose to go in with the Target lightweight scented lotions. These are not heavy on the skin at all, and they're going to do a really good job at being the base for your scent layering. Or you can go in with something heavier like the Bath & Body Works scented body butters. These are much thicker. They're going to last a bit longer on the skin. They can also serve as the base, and they're going to be a much heavier and stronger base for your scent layering. You can also use the Palmer's Vanilla Body Oil. We're not going to make any comments about this being empty. I don't even know why I kept this bottle with it being an empty bottle, but I'm glad I did so I can use it today. But this is a really strong sealant. It's thick, it's moisturizing, it's going to give you that glow, and it smells insane. Next up, we have dry skin. For this I have 2 recommendations. First is the Palmer's Body Balm. I have mine in Tahitian Vanilla scent. I don't know if they make this in any other fragrances, but I grabbed this one. I've lately been using this after shaving and on days that my skin needs extra moisture on areas like my elbows, my knees, my shoulders. This is a really thick and heavy duty moisturizing product, which is going to serve really well for dry skin. Or you can go in with my favorite body butter from Bath & Body Works. This is the hyaluronic acid. If you know anything about hyaluronic acid, this is going to plump and really like flush your skin with hydration, exactly what dry skin needs. Next up, we have oily skin, which can be really tricky to moisturize, honestly. For this, I'm recommending the Palmer's Brazilian Firming Body Oil. This does absorb into the skin really fast, and it's not greasy, so it's not going to be like an extra layer of oil. Well, it's an oil, but it's not going to feel like an extra layer of oil on already oily skin. Next up, we have sensitive skin. For this, I have 3 recommendations. First, the Naturium Bio-Lipid Body Lotion. This is really good for strengthening a weak skin barrier, which in essence is pretty much what sensitive skin is. Or you can choose to go in with the sensitive skin Skin Lightweight Lotion from Target. This, of course, has no fragrance or any additives that are going to irritate or cause any inflammation on your skin. Or you can even use aquaphor. I wouldn't put this everywhere, but I would put it on specific, more sensitive, like reactive prone areas. This is going to provide a really thick barrier for healing and really for protection as well. Next up, we have texture and roughness, one of the concerns that really needs moisturizing. For this, I'm recommending two things, both from Palmer's. First, the cocoa butter lotion. This is really good for softening thick, hard, dry skin. Then their moisturizing oil. This smoothens and replenishes skin, and honestly, you can use this together. This is your hydrator and this to seal it in. This will be like double the layer of moisture and hydration that concern would need. And lastly, we have dull skin. For this, I have 3 recommendations. Palmer's Tahitian Vanilla Lotion. This is going to be really good for that soft, glowy skin. The Naturium Glo-getter is very radiant. Like, it's going to really bring some brightness into your skin, and it's going to soften it, which sometimes is really what dull skin needs. Dull skin also really needs hydration. This Palmer's coconut body oil is really good at hydrating the skin. It's going to give you that really deep hydration and that really radiant finish on your skin. Now that's all for skin concerns. Let's go on to our skin conditions. Let's start off our skin conditions with hyperpigmentation, or HP. For this, I'm recommending the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Lotion. This works to even your skin tone, which is going to be really helpful in fading those dark spots. Next up is KP. For that, I'm going to recommend the Naturium Bio-lipid Body Lotion. This works to restore the skin's smooth texture, which is 100% what the goal is when managing and treating KP. Next, we have eczema. For this, I'm actually going to recommend aquaphor. This is really good for like intensive skin repair. This is made for barrier protection and it's really good at healing the skin. Next, we have body acne. For this, I'm recommending the Palmer's Brazilian Firming Oil. As mentioned before, this is really thin and lightweight, so it's not going to clog the skin, but I wouldn't advise ever putting oil directly onto dry skin. So if you're wanting to use a lotion underneath, I would recommend the Naturium Bio-lipid Body Lotion. This is water-based, so it's going to really serve the best underneath this oil. Next, we have razor burn and ingrowns. For this, I'm recommending the Target Sensitive Skin. This helps with cooling that heat from the razor burn, but it's also unfragranced and scented, has no additives, so it's not going to irritate the already irritated parts of your skin or make any more inflammation. And lastly, for strawberry skin, I'm recommending the bath&bodyworks hyaluronic acid. This is going to plump your pores with moisture, which is exactly what you need to repair, heal, and really bring life back to those pitted pores. Now that's a quick overview for all of the conditions and concerns. Let's go over some common combinations of the two. So I do have these written out because there are quite a few, and I really wanted to go hand in hand with the same combinations I mentioned in the last part. So first, we're going to start off with odor and sensitive skin. For this, of course, 100% Target lightweight sensitive skin. This lotion is pure, it's hydrating, it doesn't have any additives, it's not going to irritate any sensitive skin, and it's also not going to be too much for skin that has odor. Even with this being a very lightweight base, it's a good hydrating base for the other products they're going to pile over it to help with odor. Even though it is a very lightweight base, it's going to serve as a very hydrating base, which is great as the first step to scent layering when it comes to odor. Next, we have oily skin mixed with texture and roughness. For this, Palmer's Brazilian Firming Oil is going to do a really good job at smoothing out that surface without being too clogging. It's not going to leave any heavy residue, it's just going to smoothen the skin. Then we have dry skin with texture and roughness. For this, the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Lotion is going to soften those rough patches. Next, we had oily skin and odor. For this, I'm recommending the Target Scented Lightweight Lotions. Very lightweight, very lightly scented. Not doing too much to overbear the oily skin, but doing just enough to help with odor. Next up, we have dry skin and KP. As I mentioned earlier, I am so sorry if you have this combination because I can see how frustrating this can be to deal with. These two, both of those are kind of working hand in hand and supporting each other. So for this, we're going to do a combo of the Naturium Bio-lipid Lotion, and either of these two Palmer's oils will work fine, the Moisture and Soften or the Coconut Hydrate. These together will do well at repairing the skin barrier and hydrating. This will serve as your hydrating property, and this will be the moisture lock to keep it trapped into your skin. That is going to do a really good job at fighting against that dry skin and fighting against the dryness that is maintaining that KP. Next we have dry and dull skin. Naturium body butter is going to be the best for this. It's very hydrating for dry skin, but it gives such good radiance, which is exactly what dull skin needs. Next we have oily skin and body acne, another harsh combination. Just like the KP and dry skin, oily skin and body acne are working hand in hand to supporting each other. For this, you're definitely going to want a water-based lightweight lotion like this one, and I'm picking this one instead of this lightweight lotion because this one is fragrance free, so it's not going to bring any extra irritation or any additives that you just don't need to worsen either of those two. With it being a water-based, it's not going to clog your pores, which is the root of the problem with the body acne and the root of what worsens oily skin. Next we have dull skin and hyperpigmentation. For this, the Palmer's Cocoa Body Lotion is going to be great. As I mentioned earlier, this works to even and brighten up your skin tone, which is exactly what dull skin and HP need. Next we have sensitive skin and razor burn. For this, aquaphor is going to be that immediate relief and skin protection that you need to fight against, not really fight against, but kind of treat and manage both of those. Then we have sensitive skin and KP, which I've noticed is very common. For this, the Naturium lotion is going to be really good for barrier support and resurfacing. KP kind of does need a number of things done to treat and manage it, which can be a little overwhelming for sensitive skin. So something like this will work great because it's gentle, but it's going to get the job done. And lastly, we have dry skin and strawberry skin. Bath&bodyworks hyaluronic acid body butter is going to plump and smoothen the skin. This is pretty much a layer of water. For strawberry skin, it's going to be really good at plumping up those pores, and for dry skin, it's going to be the extra moisture and heavy hydration that it needs. Now I also want to go over the 3 broad concerns, kind of I don't remember the word that I used last time, but the 3 broad skin conditions that you may be curious about. First up was texture. This can be KP, strawberry skin, rough skin, textured skin, anything along those lines. For that, the combination of Naturium lotion and Palmer's moisturizing oil is going to work really well together. These are both going to work to soften and smoothen the surface, and when it comes to something like KP, that's exactly what you need to really break down that keratin buildup that's causing those bumps on your skin. Then next we have irritation. This can be razor burn, strawberry skin, hyperpigmentation, sensitive skin. This can apply to so many different things because irritation is honestly not difficult to cause to your skin. For this, you can go with either of these 2 lotions, the Palmer's Cocoa Butter or Target Sensitive Skin. This, as mentioned before, helps even, tone, and clear up any marks. This is going to really help with fading those dark marks, but this is going to be really good if your skin can be very reactive or very prone to inflammation and irritation. A sensitive skin lotion like this that's really lightweight is going to be great. And lastly, we have any conditions or concerns that need barrier support. This can be eczema, sensitive skin, or anything that has caused a weakened skin barrier, or if you naturally have a weakened skin barrier. The Naturium lotion and aquaphor are going to be really good at sealing any gaps that there might be in your skin barrier, and it's going to help heal and repair any damages that could have happened to your skin barrier. Now in the last part, I did have a section for moments or occasions to avoid any of these, and I want to do the same thing with this lineup. First, you're going to want to avoid the Naturium lotion if you want a shine. This sinks really deep into the skin, so it's going to leave you with a very natural finish. Next, you're going to want to avoid the Palmer's Cocoa Butter body lotion if you have body acne. This is very thick, so it'll likely clog the pores and inflame any breakouts that are actively happening. Next, avoid the Palmer's Tahitian Vanilla body lotion if you're wanting to repair your skin. This is really for moisture and already healthy skin. It's not going to do the most in repairing. Avoid the Target Sensitive Skin unscented lotion if you want to layer any heavy perfumes or fragrances. This is not really going to do a great job at anchoring fragrances onto your skin. Next, avoid the fragrance Target lotions if you have a really sensitive skin. These of course do have synthetic fragrances. that can really irritate and cause redness in your skin. I've even heard that really sensitive skin can be prone to itching from lotion, which I'm sure you don't want to deal with. Next, avoid the Palmer's body balm if you don't like to feel heavy. This is very thick and it takes some time to sink into the skin, so you will feel heavy for a little bit once you initially put this on. Avoid the Naturium body butter if you're wearing white or silk clothing. This is very oily and shiny, so it will transfer. Avoid any of the Bath and Body Works fragrance body butters if you have eczema or razor burn. These are very high in alcohol and fragrance, which can definitely cause a bad sting and irritation to your skin. Avoid putting Bath and Body Works hyaluronic acid body butter onto bone dry skin. For hyaluronic acid to work, it needs water to pull from, and if you're putting it onto your skin with no water for it to pull from, it will just pull the water and hydration out of your skin, which is pretty much going to defeat the purpose of using this. Avoid Palmer's coconut hydrate if you have oily skin. Coconut oil can be very heavy and it can feel really suffocating, and if you have sensitive skin on top of that, this will definitely lead to body breakouts. Avoid Palmer's moisturizing and softening body oil if you have active breakouts. This oil can be too heavy for acne prone areas. Avoid Palmer's Brazilian firming body oil if you have any open cuts or any I don't know what the word is, like slices or whatever from your razor. This will sting really bad on that, and the irritation from that can lead to a number of other things in your skin. Avoid Palmer's Tahitian vanilla. If you don't like really gourmand, sweet, like really sweet fragrances, you're not gonna like this. This one is amazing if you like sweet. If you really can't stand sweet or gourmand scents, you like more floral and fresh fragrances, this is not going to work for you. And lastly, avoid aquaphor if you don't like to be really sticky or shiny, especially when you're going out, because this can stay super sticky and super shiny for hours. Now, in summary, that was everything, but I did want to add a bonus section in here for layering combos, because as I mentioned before, oils, lotions, and body butters work hand in hand. Your body butters and your lotions are going to hydrate your skin. They should be the first base always on your skin. Oils are the moisturizers to act as a sealant over the skin to keep the moisture from your creams, your body butters, your lotions in your skin so that they don't evaporate into the air. Using a lotion with no oil really has no security. It's just going to leave your skin or rub off. Using an oil with no lotion is pointless because it's not doing anything without a base to sit on. I did put together 6 really good combos, not directly for any of the concerns, conditions, or combinations that I mentioned, just 6 really good combos. Of course, they have purposes that I will go over, but I just really wanted to do a little bonus section for this. The Naturium bio-lipid lotion is going to work really well with Palmer's moisturizing oil for restoring your skin. Palmer's cocoa butter lotion is going to work really well with their coconut hydrate oil for maximum moisture on your skin. Bath and Body Works hyaluronic acid body butter is going to work really well with the Palmer's firming Brazilian oil for really plumping and firming your skin. The Palmer's Tahitian vanilla lotion obviously is going to work amazing with the oil. This is going to give you the best ever gourmand layering, and they're both really hydrating, so you're going to be doing a lot for your skin at once. This is definitely a look good, feel good, smell good combination. Then Naturium's body butter along with Palmer's body balm is going to be like a really heavy duty layer of moisture on your skin, and it's going to give you a really thick glass finish. And lastly, Target sensitive skin lotion and aquaphor. These are going to be a safety net for healing skin and really good for barrier support. And that is everything for this bonus section. And that is everything regarding my recommendations on moisturizers for your skin concerns, skin conditions, skin goals, skin confusions. I would definitely say everything here is pretty affordable. Accessible might be a stretch because the Bath and Body Works scents are kind of hard to find a second time, and I know Target isn't everywhere, but for the most part, these are all pretty affordable and kind of accessible. But all in all, that is going to be it for today's video. And in the same manner that I did part 1, these can work for any gender, age, really anyone. It's just a matter of matching the contents in the moisturizers to your specific skin concern, goal, condition, or anything. And as I've mentioned part 1 multiple times, I would definitely advise watching that if you are wanting to get better clarification on cleansing, moisturizing, and hydrating your skin based on those factors within your skin. And let me know if there is in any way a part 3 of this that you guys may want to see, or any other video requests or recommendations that you may want from me. Always feel free to let me know of anything you have questions on, any tips or advice that you want, or if you want to be more in depth on any of my routines. But again, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you girls so much for watching. Definitely go ahead and subscribe if you want to learn more things like this, and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy or got some sense of value from it. Remember that you can find me at Zonia on all platforms. I'm active every day, constantly posting, and I do respond to all comments and messages. And if you made it this far, again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!